friends and neighbors, welcome back. It's me, Akiic ToDaHead. We are back on the old family farm for Farming Simulator 2013. Yes, indeed, we are back. And we picked up right where we left off last episode. We have this field to plant. We got this field to plant with barley, this field to plant with barley. Then we got a cornfield to do over there and a cornfield to do over there. And that will get them all done. If we just take a quick look here, this is the cornfields that I was referring to, and then this is the two barley fields that I was referring to. Off camera, I got this one done up. All we have to do is, to be honest with you, I don't remember. I hadn't ran back over there and checked. Let's go ahead and quickly do that. You know what? Let's do it this way first. Let's go ahead and get these started. Let's get Philip started on this one. Let's hire him, get him going, planting corn. You're going to take off. There you go. Then we will get here. We'll get my brother Alan doing this one. We'll get him going, and this will be with barley. Let's just shut that off. I don't need that. We'll get him going with that. And you got way off on there, aren't you? You're going to cause all kinds of problems. We'll come back to that. And you're doing okay. Yeah. Okay, let's just quickly run behind here. We'll check this field over here. These fields are growing nice. I believe that I got this all collected and cultivated, everything down. Yes, we did. So we have cornfield there, cornfield over there. This one will be barley as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields still to plant, and they all need to be fertilized, the ones that we have to still plant. We did last episode plant and fertilize that field over there as well as this field right here. So these two are done with barley. That's these two here. So these are good to go. So hopefully this episode we can get quite a bit of this done. I know we won't get it all done, but I'm wanting to try to get as much as possible. The words are hard for me to spit out today. We did, Taff and I did 2 back-to-back live streams this weekend, Friday and Saturday, about 4.5, 5 hours each. So I'm still a little knackered from that, and I have to get ready for night shift tomorrow. It is now Sunday, the 28th of September, and I have to start night shift on Monday, the 29th, and I'll get off Saturday morning, so I'll have to work the entire week. Night shift, but then I'll be off for a couple of days. Now why didn't you come all the way down to the end? You don't make any sense to me. Why would you leave that little bit right there? Why on earth would you do that? That's making it worse. Oh well, I'll have to straighten that up. Okay, so we are back. There's not much we can do. You know what? Why don't we plant this cornfield? Let's do that while we're waiting for the others to get going. That way we're not... You know what? There you go. You're gone. We're going to do this ourselves. That way we're not waiting on anything. We can get something done. We can have our little discussion. There we go. So let's quickly get this done. We can actually move at a quicker speed than he can as well, so. And we're just going to have him pick this up here. Let's back this up. I'm not sure why he did this right here. It doesn't make much sense to me. It was really odd. But, what the heck, we got it fixed ourselves, so we're good to go. Now we'll spin back around, get the next section. So how is everybody? I hope you guys are all doing well. I know I am. Got a slight headache today. Other than that, I think that was because of the late last couple of nights. Friday night, Saturday morning, I didn't get to bed until 3:30. And then this morning, after the live stream from Saturday night to Sunday morning, I didn't get to bed until almost 4:30. And then I was up at 8. So about 4 hours sleep each day. But I'll try to catch up after this episode is rendered and started uploading. I'll probably try to catch up on some sleep, and then try to stay up through the night and sleep tomorrow, just so I can get my system on the night shift cycle. It is currently 15:30 or 3:30 in the afternoon right now, so this will probably go till 4. By the time I get it rendered, edited out and rendered out and started upload, probably be 4:30, 4:45, and then I'll sleep several hours at least. And then, like I said, stay up in the middle of the night and try to get my cycle all synced up for the night shift. How are we doing? Okay, he's still seeding over there. He's already almost out of barley. So we're going to have to redo that as well. Okay. Now, I wanted to do this much earlier, but my daughter and stuff was still here. They would now have left to go spend some time with the family and not be back until tomorrow. So I'll be able to get this recorded and stuff. So I waited a little bit for that. And not only that, but I just spent the last, what time is it now? Probably the last 7-8 hours on feudal, Life is Feudal, your own. That is if you're not sure what that game is, it is a early access alpha game that's being produced. It will be currently what the format that it's in. It's either multiplayer online or single player private games. And it's just a very complex Minecraft in a sense. The goal of it, or not so much the goal, but the premise is, it's set back in the early days when God, I'm trying to formulate my words here, and it's coming out like a bloomin' idiot. But it's life back in say the Renaissance, where everything's done by hand. You have to forage the land, you have to scavenge for resources and stuff. Everything is done by hand. It's hard. You have to make primitive tools and everything. So you start out into the world with nothing more than 5 cookies and some rags for a tunic that you put on. And then you have to start working your skills up to start being able to make more and more advanced tools and items and stuff. So depending on what character you select, or what race rather you select, and how you set up the initial attributes and stuff, you'll be able to do some things better than others. But the whole thing is, there's so many skills and progression trees, and you're not going to be able to master everything. So they made it very complicated. That way you master a few skills and stuff like that. Then the idea is that you connect with other people and build these huge cities and stuff, and you become grouped and friends with people that offset your skills. So it's just like the real world, so to speak. Not everybody can master every skill. So you can be good at, let's say, farming or animal husbandry or something like that. Another person can be great at mining and logging and stuff like that. So it's a very complex, very detailed game. Now, the developers, depending on how successful this title becomes, what they're going to then do is take all the aspects of it and then create an MMO, massive multiplayer online world. Now, from what I've been reading on the forums, is The game will be free to play, but your character will only be limited to the newbie island. So you won't be able to get off the newbie island. You can only stay on the newbie island. Now, if you buy this Life is Feudal, your own game, then you'll be able to get, when and if the MMO launches, you will then be able to have one character that you can take off a newbie island. So what you're doing then is you're buying this game, but then you're getting one character slot that you'll be able to progress through the entire MMO on. Now, if you want other character slots, then obviously you'd have to pay to unlock that to be able to get that off a newbie island. So like I said, this is all dependent on how successful this title becomes, Life is Feudal. And right now, it's a very expensive game, I must admit. I paid a lot more than I wanted to for it. It's $29.99 euros. I believe it's like 25 pounds. And in the US, I believe it's $39.99 or $40. In Canada, I believe it's another $10 over that, so it's about $50. So it's a very, very expensive early access. One of the most expensive early access games that I have ever seen and that most people have seen. Why did I do that? Let me back up here. So, like I said, I've been playing that for about the last 6-7 hours. So, it's a very, very time-consuming game. There will be no quick and easy access to it. Like I said, I probably sunk almost 30 hours in it in the last 2 days. And I've just now been able to build my first house, and it's a little shack with plaster on the side and stuff. So, yeah, it's an amazing game, but very, very, very detailed, very complex, and very time-consuming. Definitely wouldn't be for everyone, but it is very Minecraft-ish in a sense that you have to build everything. You have to survival, basically, is what it is. I might do a early view preview on it if for those that might be interested in it. It wouldn't be very long, probably 30 minutes or so, and it would just cover just the basics and the highlights and show you the character creation and the early goings on how to make your primitive tools and such. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, make sure you leave the comments down below on this. I know this is a farming simulator and very different games. But yeah, if that's something you're interested in, just be sure to let me know, and I'll see about getting just a preview for it and let you guys see what it looks like. So enough of that. My throat is all dry and cracked now, so I have to get something to drink. How's he doing? He is out of seeds. So let's quickly put this into place here. We'll get him going on this. H. And we need to get rid of him. Let's go fill this up with seed. He's not doing too bad. He seems to be doing okay. And while that's filling up, let's run over here and grab the eggs out of here. There we go. And that's full now, so let's go ahead and bring this back around. And move him forward a little bit so he don't mess up. Hire him. He should be good to go now. There we go. Let's quickly come back over to the other one. Oh, that was smart, Michael. There we go. So how'd he do? He didn't do too bad, I guess. We'll wait for him to finish this row, and then we'll dismiss him and we'll pick it back up. How are we doing on time? 15.5 minutes in. Not bad. We're doing fairly decent. We've got 3 fields almost complete. Let's get rid of him here now. Let's spin him around and we'll take over. So let's see how we do in cab, huh? Okay. Make sure we're laying C down. We are. And let's see how well we do in the lines here. Seem to be doing okay. Well, can't see very well behind with all the dust kicking up. Oh yeah, we're overlapping big time. We don't need to overlap by that much. Okay. So let's try this again. See how this does. This should be a little better. So if we keep that right arm, or left arm, about halfway right where the orange is, we should be okay there, I think. I think we're doing okay. See how we're doing. Yeah, that's not too bad of an overlap. That's actually pretty decent right there. There we go. Lift that up. All the smoke coming in. Okay. Seems like he's using that seed a lot quicker than what we're using ours. I know our tank is a little bigger on this one, but I mean it shouldn't matter. Okay, the smokestack is blocking this one. So this one will be a little more difficult to judge where we need to be. I think that should be okay right there. Looks okay. Yeah, I think that would be okay. And around we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Okay. Let's take it. We're almost done with the corn here. Then we'll be able to switch this to a different seed type. And just, well, he'll probably be done before us anyway, and he'll be able to do that field over there, or at least get it started. I'm actually getting hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I need to go find something to eat. Okay. Oh, we still got this field back there to do, so we can just throw this guy over. Either that, or what we'll do, being this is the bigger seeder, we'll probably seed the bigger field with this one and put him the smaller one on this one over here. That'd be the smart thing to do. I'll never claim to be very smart, but that'd be the logical thing to do. That's probably what we'll do then. So, as you see, we went with 2 cornfields. Couple of people, Taff included, said that 1 potato field's enough. We just need to keep the cash crops coming in, that is the barley and the corn and everything, which is a good idea. That way we'll be quicker to finish our last two remaining goals of coming out of debt and having $1 million in the account. Now we are running out of time. It's already almost October. We have just over a month left before Farming Simulator 15 comes out. So my goal is to try to have this series complete by the time that happens. So, and if you haven't heard, or if you don't remember, the game is supposed to be released on October 30th. And Taff and XL and myself are planning to do a October 31st Halloween live stream special on it. So, over on his Twitch channel. So, stay tuned for that. That's coming as well. Now, depending on how my internet's acting up that day, I might be live streaming as well. It just depends on how resource extensive it is and how bad my internet is at the time, because I do have a slow upload speed, so it will impact on whether I'll be able to stream as well. He's already half empty, over half empty on this cedar already. Okay. Nice view of the tree. There we go. We are half empty ourselves now, but we've done 2 fields to his 1. Time-wise, what are we doing? Just 22 minutes almost, so getting close, getting close. We should be able to get all the fields close to seeded. That's my hope anyway. We can get them close to seeded, then all we have to do is the fertilization on them, and then be ready for the next field's harvest. And speaking of that, let's check the great demand and cycle through that. So pigs start in 6 hours, so we have the pigs to look forward to start selling them. And if we quickly look at how the pigs are doing, we can see that we have 27. They're at 100% productivity, and they have 8 days of wheat or grains and 8 days of earth fruits, and then 3 days of everything else: silage, TMR, water, and straw. Now the cows, they are, let me pay attention to what I'm doing here. The cows are 111% productivity. There's 55 of them, and there are 5 days of TMR, 7 days of straw, and 3 days of water. Now we could probably give them a little more water. That's probably what we can go do. We'll do that, and we'll get the Philip over here seeding that, and then we'll jump over and see if we can give them some more water. And the chickens carrying 10 eggs. There's another egg over there we could go pick up, and they got enough water and wheat, or yeah, wheat for their grains. So let's fill this up. Here we go. It's almost full. Let's get rid of this like such, and we want to turn on the HUD for a minute and switch this to barley. Now comes the long cycle of actually trying to find the actual barley. Now some of these other ones might work, I don't know, like Dinkel, that's barley, that would work, but that's from a different map, so I don't think I want that in there. I don't know if it will actually work or mess it up. So we'll just wait till we get back over to our sweet potato. I'm gonna have to uninstall that other map. There we go. Okay, he's complete down there as well. So let's go ahead and shut this off. And let's quickly just take a look here. 5. That's correct, and that's correct. Get him going on that. No, why are you doing that? What are you doing? Why did you not let the cedar down? Why are you just taking off? Try this again. H. Gonna work now? There you go. Let's come over here. We'll fill this cedar up. We'll take it over there. And then we'll see about giving the animals some water. And how are we doing on time? We are 25 minutes in, 25 and a half minutes. Should be okay. There we go. Fill that up. There we go. It's 4:50 in the morning. The sun will be coming up shortly. And everything else is good. So we've got both cornfields planted. We've got one barley field planted. And we're planting 2 more now. And then all we have to do is fertilize them all. Now the fertilizing, what I'll do is I'll probably do that off camera for the simple fact that it's going to be the manure spreader. And I'll have to, it's going to take quite a while to get all that done. So I'll do that off camera, otherwise it will be very boring. What I'll probably do is I'll leave 1 field, maybe 2 fields to do on the next episode. So let me fire him for a minute. Make sure it's all set up. It wasn't set up correctly. There we go. Now we'll get it here. And he's going. Okay, let's quickly just jump over to... Where is my water tanker? Should be in here. Is it? Yeah, it's right there. So let's back this out of the way for a minute. Like such. Drop the trailer there. This may be a little difficult. Back in here and get the water. And it's full, so that's not bad. That worked out good. Now, let's slowly work our way out of here. There we go. Turn the mirrors on. And let's see if we can give some water to the cows, huh? And then how are we doing on time? 27 minutes in. So we're getting close to finishing our episode. And it was this one here, I believe, is the water. Yeah, that's water in there. So let's fill that up. And let's pop the old animal status on. And we can see they're getting quite a bit more water now. Now we may have to actually go get more as well. Yeah, it took a full 8,000. Let's go pick up some more then. We'll just go fill up the tank one more time. And then put the excess into the cows. And TMR, we could do more TMR, but we'll save that for another episode. Fields are all growing nice. We might want to buy some more cows eventually as well, just to speed the process up a little bit. What I want to do is I want to come right over here. Let's just fill up this. There we go. Then we got to get turned around and head back over to the cows. I don't think it'll take another full 8,000. It might, but I don't think it will. We'll have to see. Okay, there we go. Let's get turned back around. Why is the lights on? The milk truck. I guess he's getting ready to leave. Normally comes around 7 o'clock. There we go. Turn around nicely. Missed everything. Good job. Toot my own horn there. There we go. Okay. Come back up over here. Skies are still dark. Seems really dark. Don't know why. Oh, I need a drink. My throat is so dry. Cottonmouth. Like I've been drinking all night. I haven't drank in quite a while. At least a year? Half a year maybe? Something like that. He's drinking. Sticking his whole head underwater just about. Look at that. Up to his eyeballs. Okay. Let's put some more in there. Okay, that's max. So they are maxed at 5 days of water. So it took 9,000, almost 9,000 liters of water is what they took. So we'll just pull this over here. I will park this back into the barn off camera. We'll just leave it right here. There we go. And let's jump through the bushes here. So field done, field not done, but halfway done. Not even halfway. Only about a quarter of the way. So there we go, everyone. I'm going to leave it there. It's been another great episode, I think. We've got quite a bit accomplished. We just have to, like I said, I'll fertilize most of this offline because I'll have to get the old spreader out, and it doesn't have a wide spread on there. And we have, how much manure do we have, by the way? We've got almost 10,000 over in the cows and another 2,000 in the pigs. So yeah, that's not going to go far. It'll probably maybe do 2-3 fields, and we'll have to do the rest with the pellet spreader. Maybe by then I'll have a little extra of the liquid manure as well to be able to do. But we'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. So thank you for joining me, everyone. I hope you liked the episode. Mash that like up button if you did. It really means a lot to me. It helps my channel grow even more. It helps other people find our videos and just become a bigger family, so to speak. I do consider everybody family. I do enjoy spending time with you all. Leave your comments and suggestions below. As always, I do get to them all. I do reply to them all. I do enjoy communicating with you. So until then, thank you for joining me. It's been a kick to the head on the Old Family Farm for Farming Simulator 2013. We'll talk to you all later. Have a great day. Bye bye.